Get after it, MP. Time to warm up. Get ready to rock.
Yo, MP,
All right,
let's
baby.
go.
Let's get down.
Welcome to a special edition of Sunday. Well, Grant, this is not your average regular season game. These teams are fierce rivals.
Oh, yes, they are, B.A. I love playing in these type of games. I mean, the fans are extra loud. The players are fired up. This will be fun.
And a storyline for MP over this stretch of the season. He's trying to outperform against his matchup each time out. We know that when MP executes that, it can be a pivotal aspect of the team's success.
Well, we've seen how motivated MP gets to win the individual matchup night in and night out. Whoever's across from him, he wants to get the best of him. And he's been doing a nice job of it. It's given MP a lift, and it gets all his teammates pumped up too.
Looking at the starting five for the Dallas Mavericks. They've got Kyrie Irving. Najee Marshall is out there with Anthony Davis. Then there's Derek Lively. And it's Christie in at the two guard.
The way Morant sets up his teammates is as good as any guard in this league.
And about a minute gone in the first quarter. And that one's good. Irving.
That's tough to take as a defender. You've got position, and you still get beat.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Thanks. Yeah, the Grizzlies head coach and I were able to chat. I asked Coach how they plan to defend Kyrie Irving. He laughed and said, "That's top secret, but seriously, Irving's got those moves, the counter moves, the incredible finishing around the rim, and sometimes you just hope Kyrie has an off night." We'll see how locked in Kyrie is tonight, guys.
Thanks for that, Allie. Here's Irving after the basket by Memphis on the other end. He's looking good. 2 buckets in 3 attempts.
Hey, the skills of Kyrie are obvious, but what isn't so obvious is his underestimated strength.
Morant, the pass to Jackson. And a miss there on the triple. For Dallas, they've gone 3 of 4. Off to a nice start. Irving uses the glass on the layup. Irving's got 6 points.
Boy, they're on fire right now, cooking with gas, starting this one out 4-5.
You know, Clark, watching Kyrie Irving, he still does things you just can't believe.
His ball handling ability is just remarkable, and his finishing ability surpasses his rush hour handles, and that's saying a ton. He can beat anybody off the dribble. He can make tough shots. He really is one of the elite scorers from the guard position in the history of the NBA. I don't think that's an overstatement. From the angles he finishes, the shots he can make, he's as elite as we've had in the league.
Yeah, that's where Bane makes his living. So confident from all over the floor.
Outside Davis. And here in the first, about 3 minutes in. Again, Irving missing. Memphis has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Morant, no good.
Good shot, gone bad. Gotta finish there.
Pass to Irving. Here's Christie. Back to Irving. The 3 is up. Nice shot by Christie.
You got to appreciate Kyrie Irving's court awareness. Outstanding. Finding open teammates.
D, the pass to Bane. Here's D. Yet to see a basket. Jackson, right side. Now here's Bane. This one for three. Lively grabs a miss. Here's Marshall. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. And a slam dunk by Lively.
Love the dunk from Lively, not just settling for the layup.
Grizzlies trail by 6. Jackson on the wing, covered by Lively. Pulls up at the elbow. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Oh, nothing soft about that.
Was not going to be denied. Just took the dunk that was right in front of him.
Well, you know, if nobody's going to put a body on him, then that's going to be the result.
Against Irving. And here's Lively. Right now contributing around 10.5 points a game. Nice shot by Christie.
Their offense looking like a well-oiled machine.
Yeah, shots falling, off to a very good start offensively as a result.
Now here's Morant. They trail by 6.
The boundless athleticism Morant has is really special. He's someone that is always in attack mode.
All right, a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from here for the Mavericks.
Well, great play down low. I mean, you expect the defense to adjust, collapse maybe, but that should open up things on the perimeter later in the game.
One other thing they've done really well, moving the ball around. They've done a nice job not settling for that initial option and making that extra pass.
Davis can't hit. For Memphis, they've gone 4 of 10 shooting the rock in this first quarter. Outside Bane, the 3. And again, it's Memphis missing.
You know, he just has not been himself this period. Just too inconsistent up and down at the offensive end.
And stolen by Jackson. And the Grizzlies pushing it up now. Morant with it. Irving picks him up. And it's in there. Wells has got 5.
Among the best passers in the league, Morant finds open teammates.
Marshall passes to Lively. Irving against Morant. Irving attacking. Up again. Great positioning on the putback.
Good move by Lively, putting it back with authority.
Outside Morant. Here's Wells. He's got 5. The jump hook. And the bucket counts. And he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a 3-point play. Hardy, he's checked in for Irving. All right, Clark, a decent chunk into the season now. At what point are you starting to feel the aches and pains?
Well, let me think about that. It all depends, B.A., on your service time in the league. How many miles do you have on your wheels? For older guys, it only takes a few games. For the younger guys, they're on autopilot and they just go, go, go.
Size, explosion. He's a dangerous finisher, and we saw it right there.
Sensabaugh. That one's good. This game is all even.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Hardy, the pass to Davis. Here's Marshall. Pass to Christie. Oh, it's blocked by Jackson.
I mean, if I was out there, I'd probably test anyone but Jackson Jr.
And again, it's Memphis with a 3.
Trading the lead back and forth, neither side is willing to back down.
Yeah, and the lead has changed hands, and it just hasn't stayed in those hands very long when it's changed. Back and forth we go.
And here's Lively. Here's Hardy. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Just 4 to shoot. Pass to Christie. And right away, they match it with a 3-pointer of their own. The Grizzlies have got 8 of 15 shots to go. Here's Sensabaugh. Here's D. His last outing, he had 18 points. Stolen by Davis. Inside. Grizzlies with the rebound. Last time they met was in Dallas, where they beat the Mavericks.
The last time they faced this team, they were very aggressive, found numerous ways to get themselves to the line.
Yeah, a significant differential in free throws made. I mean, give them credit. They capitalized on those opportunities.
And out of bounds, the Grizzlies will take it. Now let's check out the Western Conference standings and see how they look here in December. You look at the Mavericks, in second now, but wanting to claim that top seed. And, of course, the Grizzlies, 6.5 games back.
Well, right now for the Mavericks, you have to really give it to them. I mean, they are backing up all the preseason hype. They've been outstanding early.
It appears to me, though, that this group has all the ingredients for a special season.
And so it's Dallas with it, after the basket by Memphis on the other end. Thompson, no good.
Already +5 in terms of rebound margin.
Pretty clear. They're dominating that area. They've come out with a lot more energy and effort so far.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Hi, guys. Well, D in their last time out against the Pelicans was definitely a factor. He picked up 18 points and also helped on the glass, hauling in 3 boards. We should have expected a game like that, given his impressive form of late. We'll see if he keeps going tonight. Brian?
Yeah, got it. We saw him play in attack mode the other day. We'll see if he can keep it up in this one.
You know, I think he can. A repeat performance should be no problem for him.
And, you know, I'm curious, guys, to see whether the defense plays him straight up, plays him honestly, or do they deny him, trap him, whatever they can do to force the ball out of his hands. We'll see.
Here's D. Here's Pippen. From outside, off the mark. Mavericks trail by 3. Now here's Williams. No made baskets yet. Here's Gafford. And not going to go. He misses his first attempt of the night. Here's D. And the rebound goes to Dallas. Coming into this, having notched a win against Boston in their last game.
Talk about strong offensive production. They went out, played to their strengths, and were successful as a result.
Yeah, you know, not deviating from the game plan is critical. You got to trust in the system.
So for Dallas, Prosper comes in for Anthony Davis, and Irving is subbed in for Williams. Memphis has gone 4 of 8 from outside in this first quarter. D can't get it to go. Pass to Irving. The 3 is up. He drops it from range. Irving's got 9. These teams just feeling each other out.
Yeah, I love the spirit out there. Already 6 lead exchanges.
Sensabaugh. Kyrie Irving has been on display for Dallas, hunting for opportunities, leading. Getting ready for the Mavericks. Lively, he's checked in for Gafford. Anthony Davis comes in for Prosper. Marshall, he's checked in for Thompson. And Christie subbed in for Kyrie Irving. Davis, the pass to Hardy. They set the screen. Here's Marshall. And the 3 off target. Grizzlies trail by 5. On the court right now for Dallas. Anthony Davis is out there with Najee Marshall. Then there's Derek Lively. Then it's Hardy. And it's Christie in at the 2-guard position. To the middle. Here's Marshall. Powered down after the assist led him to the lane.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
For 3, Hardy. That one falls. Coming off Davis' feed. And it's a 10-point Dallas lead.
Simply found the open man there because he read the defense. Well done by Davis.
Here's Pippen. No points so far. Over to the wing. Here's Wells. And again, it's Memphis missing.
and the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
And guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Floats one up, and the layup is up and in. Marshall's got his second basket of the night.
Boy, that was a sweet-looking teardrop. There's very little defense for that.
Wells misses.
Boy, this is bad. Tough to watch. I mean, this is really bad. He's stone cold this quarter. Man.
Outside Davis. Pass to Christie. Here's Hardy. Shot clock at 5. The three. Huff pulls it in. Grizzlies trail by 12. They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
Here's Pippen. And that time also a missed shot. And here's Davis. He'll bring it up for the Dallas Mavericks. 12-point lead, their biggest of the game. D gets the bucket.
Great teamwork on that drive. Punctuated by a strong finish.
That is the perfect fast break, guys. Getting a hoop before the defense can get set.
Pass to Hardy. Here's Christie. Jacks up a three. The Grizzlies pull it in. Payne's got 4 rebounds in the game.
Well, it looks like he's cooled down a bit after hitting those 2 in the first quarter.
And it's blocked by Davis.
His great length really helps AD defensively.
Christie passes to Davis. All right, Grant, give it to us straight here. What's the deal with star treatment in the NBA?
Star treatment? What is that, B.A.? No, I think some players have a reputation which might help them on 50-50 calls. And you could argue that some players have a reputation that hinders them on the 50-50 calls. So it really just all depends.
Sensabaugh is checked in for Memphis. And Dallas also making a switch. Thompson's checked in. To the left side wing. Here's Sensabaugh. And with that one, the deficit trimmed to single digits. Sensabaugh's got 9.
This team looks to him to score the ball. They feel good when he's taking the shots.
Here's D, and it's flushed down. A nice jam.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
What, you mean the throwdown at the end? I'll tell you what, fellas, I mean, the highlight shows are going to pain them even more.
Thompson, no good.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Pippen, pass to D. On the wing, Bane. Tipped!
When Lively's on you like this, with all his size and length, it's hard to get a shot off on him.
And he ends that fast break chance. An intentional foul. That's a textbook example of the transition take foul rule. 1:44 left in the first half of this game. Pass to Marshall. Drives to the hoop, to the paint. Davis, the pass to Marshall. Huff pulls it in. Huff's got 4 rebounds now. Here's Pippen. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Second personal foul.
And he can't get the first one.
Taking 2 shots.
And he sinks the second. Dallas leading by 7. 1:16 left in the second quarter. Davis, the pass to Marshall. Pass to Lively from the arc. Again gets it to go. He can't miss. 5 for 5.
Boy, a big man with great touch from deep, always a valuable commodity in today's game.
Here's D, covered by Lively. Here's Huff. Pippen, pass to D. Just 5 on the clock. Takes a 3. Davis for the rebound.
Oh, man, he can't get anything to fall. You can feel his frustration.
And he's got to find other ways to contribute then because his shot making is not happening right now.
Just hasn't found much consistency from the floor, but his teammates have picked up the slack. They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
And what I like about it, it's been a physical brand of basketball. It's had a little sandpaper element to it, gritty and rough, but that's how you win games.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
Here's D. Excellent D there from Davis.
Probably should have scored there. He usually does.
And so it's the Dallas Mavericks now holding a 12-point lead at quarter's end. And their defense has stood out, wreaking havoc for the opposition. And more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way right after this.
And for that game against the Pelicans, although they appear to be the better team, they can't get caught up thinking that.
And let's move on now to that first half. Obviously, a lot of work to do for the Grizzlies.
When you have fewer possessions,
And that'll do it for us. Thanks for stopping by. We'll head back.
Just about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Well, you look at Kyrie Irving in this game, he's been everywhere.
Yeah, tonight, he's done a great job of slashing through the lane and finishing.
Yeah, you know what, guys? They gave him too many free runs to the hoop in the first half. I think they've got to be a lot tougher on him, body him up, be physical with him.
We've got Jaren Jackson. Ja Morant is out there with Desmond Bane. And it's Wells in at power forward. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis. Here's Jackson, and he sinks the 11-footer. Jackson's got 9.
Flashing the in-between game. Nice. I mean, Jackson is more than capable of draining this when given the chance.
Puts it up from the high post. Memphis with a rebound. Morant, the pass to Bane. Here's D. Left side, Morant. Pass to D. Irving against Morant. Ooh, Morant battling inside.
I mean, just an agile move by Morant down low, working around the contact and getting it to go.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian, Anthony Davis is letting it fly. He said, the way that teams are playing me, I've been getting back to the mid-range. It's an easier shot instead of fighting the double team, so that's all it is, continuing to trust it and shoot it. Brian, we've seen that jumper be a real weapon for him.
Yeah, that's a good call, Allie. Thanks. Here's Christie. That one falls. Coming off Davis' feed. He's got 10.
And, you know, coaches will take possessions like that all day long. Phenomenal use of the screen there.
Wells, the pass to Morant. Jackson, the screen. Morant finds Jackson. No good. Dallas leading by 13. Pass to Marshall. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a three-point play here.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. Yeah, that's why they continue to get attacked.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness. If they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
Jackson, he's checked in for Desmond Bane. D can't get it to go. The Mavericks have gotten 3 of 4 shots to fall so far in the third. Here's Christie, and he drives in. Got a hand on it. Jackson against Davis. Pass to D. To the inside. Jackson outside. There's the triple. He buries it from 3. Jackson's got 6 points.
Could have been much better defense. I mean, you can't give this guy any room to operate.
Now here's Irving. And here's Davis. From behind the arc. Deflects the pass. Stolen by Jackson. And up the court come the Grizzlies on the break.
Oh, excellent work in transition. Pushing the ball up the floor like that helps you find easier shots.
Pass to Marshall. Back to Irving. Takes the 3. Gets the 3 ball to go. Irving's got 24.
You know, this is simply what Kyrie Irving does. Get buckets against defenders. He's a bucket maker.
Grant, we all know how good Kyrie Irving is, but he's especially lethal in the fourth quarter.
And his clutch moments go far beyond his series winner in the 2016 finals. He thrives in high-pressure moments and has done so his whole career. An opportunistic player, when Jackson sees an alley-oop opportunity, he doesn't pass it up.
Lively with a screen on Morant. Down low. And a slam dunk by Lively.
Nice one-handed jam. Simple and effective, B.A.
Hey, with the lead, I'm surprised he didn't come up with something a little more creative.
Well, I think he did plenty of damage nonetheless. I mean, it was only with one hand, but he still threw that down pretty hard.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
Yeah, rebounding has been a big key in this one. They've asserted their will and have taken control on the glass.
So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. Stretching the floor makes all the difference. Let's see which teams do the best job of it. Memphis, number 1. The Mavericks, 4th.
Oh, man, both these teams love the 3-ball. 2 of the best at hitting long-range shots.
Thompson, he's checked in for the Mavericks.
Already a very confident player. Knocking down those free throws only fuels that.
Knocks down the long J. Jackson's got 7 points for the quarter.
You have to account for Jackson Jr. in the corner. I mean, he's an excellent three-point shooter.
Pass to Thompson. Davis, a screen. Launches a 3. Grizzlies with the rebound. D, the pass to Wells. Jackson with it. Jackson with a screen on Irving. And it's Morant missing. Dallas leading by 13. Davis with it. Jackson in his pocket. Pass to Christie. And let's take a moment to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for the Mavericks.
Well, they have owned the offensive perimeter throughout this game, finding lots of openings and turning them into big shots.
And another thing they've been exceptional at is their passing. On-target ball movement has gotten them a lot of assists tonight.
Sensabaugh is checked in for Memphis. Pippen comes in for Morant. Another steal. Here's D. Oh, they get a hand on it. Here's Sensabaugh. The third shot of the possession finally falls for him. Sensabaugh's got 11 points.
You've got to box out on the boards. When you don't, that's what happens.
And here's Thompson for 3. Dallas no good that time either. Grizzlies trail by 12. And up the court come the Grizzlies on the break. Here's Jackson. And it's off the back of the rim. No good. For Dallas, they've gone 5 for 9 from the floor in the third quarter. Pass to Thompson. Oh, Thompson buries the tray.
One of the most effortless strokes we've ever seen. Thompson can just make corner threes in his sleep.
Now Jackson. Fires for 3. And the rebound goes to Dallas. Lively's got rebound number 11. Here's Sensabaugh. He's guarded by Irving. Here's D. He's got 10. Pass to Jackson. Lets the 3 fly. And there's Jackson on the assist by Jackson. Jackson's got 10 points in just the second half. And so Jason Kidd calls for the timeout. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan.
And they got to refocus. Too many careless turnovers will kill your momentum. First in blocks, first in shooting percentage, and they're number 2 overall in team scoring. Catch them on a good night, and it's almost impossible to stop them.
And you got to be careful shooting on this team. They are number 1 in blocks because they have an innate timing for when to rise up and contest shots. Christie. They get the rebound. Thompson passes to Christie. Here's Irving. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. Jaren Jackson picks one up.
Well, you've got to be careful and skillful in how you guard Irving. I mean, he's really adept at drawing fouls.
The Mavericks making a switch here. Gafford's checked in. Here's D. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. You know, Grant, we've seen career performances in the play-in tournament, but the stats don't count for regular season or the playoffs.
You know, that's crazy, BA. So let's just count them as playoff stats. It used to be only 3 rounds instead of 4, so there is a precedent to adding more games to the official postseason.
And the Mavericks making a change here. Hardy's checked in.
Defense better watch out. They better be alert because this guy can make threes, as we saw in the first half.
Boom! He jams it straight down.
Just great energy on the offensive glass. That's exactly how you cut into a lead.
Boy, a slam like that is sure to give them a spark.
Which is a spark they desperately need. They've got to ramp up the intensity.
That shot missing.
Trying to show off for the fans and give them their money's worth, just couldn't finish.
And the basket by Pippen.
Ball distribution was there. I mean, outstanding work all the way around.
The Mavericks lead by 8. And there's the lob, stolen by Jackson. Here's D. He's got 14. Here's Pippen. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Launches it. And the rebound goes to Dallas. Gafford's got his 4th rebound in this one. For 3, Hardy. Sends it home from three-point land. Hardy's got 6.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
Desmond Bane, he's checked in for Memphis. Fields checked in for Dallas. Out to the right wing. Here's Sensabaugh. Tried to bank it in, but it misses. And here's Davis. He'll bring it up for the Dallas Mavericks. At one point, they led by 16.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
What, you mean the throwdown at the end? I'll tell you what, fellas, I mean, the highlight shows are going to pain them even more.
Knocks down the triple. Thompson's got 6 points in the quarter.
He's hit a pair of threes each half, making a significant impact.
The 3 from Bane. And the rebound goes to Dallas.
Misfires again, and the ball just refuses to cooperate with it. It's a tough day so far.
Thompson's shot is off. Grizzlies trail by 12. Pass to D. 32 seconds left in the 3rd quarter. Here's Pippen. Knocks it down from distance. 6 points for him.
A total defensive collapse. I mean, no reason to allow him that kind of space from behind the arc.
Thompson outside. There's a screen. To the middle. Stolen by Bane. It's a one-on-one situation. Here's Pippen. And another 3 for Memphis.
I like what I saw on both ends that time. Hustling on defense to create some offense.
The 3, Hardy. Drops in the 3.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Kyrie Irving has been on display for the Mavericks. He put together 10 points.
One possession at a time.
We'll go for a different look here. Lively, he's checked in for Gafford. Anthony Davis comes in for Prosper. Marshall, he's checked in for Thompson. And Christie subbed in for Hardy. Pass to Davis. Offensive board. Here's Christie. Fires in the triple. And the Mavericks lead by 9.
And this is someone that can really hurt you from long range. He did that to a degree in the first half, and he's doing it now.
Taking a look at the Mavericks. Davis out there with Derek Lively. Then it's Kyrie Irving. Then there's Najee Marshall. And it's Christie in at the 2 spot.
Hey, If you can't block it, sending him to the line can be the next best thing.
Yeah, exactly. Prevent the layup, give them a little bump, and then maybe they'll think twice about coming into the lane next time. And if they don't think about it, at least they might be distracted by your presence.
Up top, Davis. Lively passes to Christie. Another shot. And that's 2 points on the layup. Christie's got 10 points in just the second half.
That's a textbook example of how to move the ball. Boy, you got to love that action.
And the basket by Bane.
When the defense gives you room, take it. Don't pass up the shot.
Irving looking around. And he got the whistle on the way up. And they want a second opinion on that call. The signal for the coaches.
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
So many of these personal foul calls still disputed even after the video review.
There's no doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take a second look, so the officials can be sure they get it right. So they see clear evidence of a bad call, and they're going to overturn it. Probably the right decision.
And give credit to the officials for recognizing the mistake and correcting it. Nobody likes to say they got it wrong, but they fixed it in a hurry.
From downtown, Christie with a rebound. Christie's got his 5th rebound in this one.
I love their work on the glass. They hold a nice rebounding advantage.
Yeah, they brought the sandpaper edge to their attack, really fighting and scrapping inside. A lot of grit and grind with these guys.
3-pointer. And it's Bane with the rebound. Bane's got his 6th rebound on the night. Right wing. Moran against Irving. Now here's Moran. He's guarded closely. Clock at 6. D, the pass to Wells. Off target with the 3.
It's clear he's totally out of sync. The team needs to rethink its strategy around what to do with him.
Irving for 3. Cleared away by Wells.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Pass to Jackson. And no good. Excellent D there from Lively. Here's Marshall. Outside Irving. 3-pointer. Gets the 3 to fall. Irving's got 18 points in just the second half.
You got to run Kyrie off that line. If you let him get comfortable and find his shot from behind the arc, it's a wrap.
And there's a minute 45 left in the 4th quarter here. Pass to Wells. 4-3. Excellent D there from Davis.
And lockdown defense against one of the best three-point shooters in the league.
Here's Marshall. Puts up a 3. And they get it back.
You can add another offensive rebound to the tally. Just one of the areas where they're taking them to the task.
And Davis gets it to go.
They came out and had a statement win with their performance tonight.
And so Dallas takes this one.
MP, you got. You win some, you lose some.
Yeah.